Okay, so today we're looking at the Florida Mayhem versus the Washington Justice on Dorado from the Melee Knockouts. And I want to look at the Mayhem's defense specifically. We're going to look at both sides, but specifically what they are running on defense here. It's a very heavy poke comp. You see the Ash, Tracer, Wrecking Ball, Sigma, Mercy, Zen. And they're going to be defending against the Justice's very typical dive style. So Ash, Tracer, Winston, Zarya, Ana, Brigitte. And what you'll really see here is how slow the Mayhem play. So the Justice are going to start off with a teleport up top. You can see it there. Mayhem's keeping Wrecking Ball and Tracer on this one roof, and then Sigma in the front here. And I'm going to stay on Gargoyle's perspective on Sigma for quite a while here. It's pretty remarkable how little he moves. Just by existing, you'll see how much pressure he puts in. So they know, they have it scouted, the Justice are going to go this way. This is a very common rollout here. You can see OG on the Wrecking Ball kind of just doing his own thing here. And what you'll see is a dive initiated, and there instantly the ball and the Tracer get a kill. It's less than a second. And that exists because they're forcing the Justice to do something. They can't get out of that spot, so the Mayhem know as soon as they even slightly approach, we can dive in with the ball and the Tracer. And it's just really intelligent. So what you'll see here, Yaki's pressuring Decay out, and watch what the ball does. He doesn't chase the same spot, he cuts her off. So there's OG not flanking with Yaki, he's cutting off the flank. Really, really intelligent. It's just perfect coordination, obvious plan to stop Decay, who has been dominating a lot of games on Tracer. So what you'll see here, the Justice have to kind of wait a little bit. They got their Ana back after the dive by Mayhem, and you'll see Justice is going to try a dive here of their own. There goes Mag on the Winston, and Mayhem backs up instantly. So the Justice can't get anything at all out of these dives. They were stuck in that angle of they had to push over that roof, and now they can't. So, I mean, look at right here. What do they have? What options do they have? They have to either go down the stairs to the right, or they have to drop down main. Sigma's got the angles both locked down, and when you have someone like BKB as good on this Ash as he is pocketed, I mean, you'll see here in a second, you cannot approach this. Here's BKB, 2 quick headshots pocketed, Fury's dead. You can't push. It's really impressive how well coordinated this comp is. It's really slow. All it is about preventing angles, and you'll see that throughout the defense here. And it's just, Florida plays it perfectly. I think they have the 6 best players to play this type of comp, honestly. So Justice is going to try again here. Look at their ults. They've got a nano engage ready for Mag, and they're going to do just that here. They're going to nano him in, and Gargoyle fluxes him instantly. Okay, Gargoyle gets slept, which is huge, but this is my favorite play of this game upcoming here. OG lays down the mines right side, BKB throws the bob in. Now look here, look at the angles Justice can take. They cannot go through the mines, right? Their Winston is in the back line. They can't go through Bob. I mean, how are they going to block Bob damage? They have to go to the left. They have to go through that room to the left. Mayhem knows this. They know that's the only way they can go. And even though we come back here, right? You look, Mayhem is backed all the way up. And they're forcing them to go to the left. Slime gets stuck. That's a really big kill by Decay. But what they have done is just bought this time. And they're forcing Justice to go the way Mayhem wants them to go. You know, to the right in the middle, man, there's more space here. See, Yaki comes to the left, baits him in, tries to get a stick, he misses, but he's waiting, he's just waiting in this room. And the Sigma damage, the dynamite, it's all so much better in a closed space like this. So you can see Yaki is in this room, they all know, they all chase him, but they've walked directly into Mayhem's trap. Even though you can see Mayhem's health is low, Ganmanjin has trance, he's going to trance to engage. They win this fight, even though Slime got stuck early. They win in this space, this tight space. Sigma's just better, the dynamite is just better. You can see they've killed Jerry and dynamite. Sigma gets a kill on Fury again. And they've cleaned up. Now, Mag infests his Primal and kills Gangnam Jin, which is a chance to turn But Mayhem has already killed the most important members of the Justice attack, so they know they can stabilize this fight. And we're just gonna stay on Yaki here for some cleanup. Really nice stuff. It's just incredible how good that play was. They blocked off 2 angles with Mines and with Bob. They baited in another BQB. It's a crazy shot on Jerry. They block off another angle, or bait into the desired angle with the Tracer. So now they only have 1 fight left. Decay has to get touch here. You see OG's just watching them. He knows which way they're coming. He can scout. Okay, they're going right side from a defender's perspective here. You see he's up there still watching it. Justice has grab, so that's kind of their win condition here. Fury took 4 minutes to build a grab, but that's the point of this comp, is it's really slow, the Mayhem's comp. So here comes the Winston Nano engage again. Mayhem just kind of backs up. OG gets slept on point. That's a big deal. And there's the grab. Luckily, the Mayhem are good enough that they know they can withstand that. Yaki's good enough. They invested their Bob to kind of buy time. We'll stay on Yaki here, 0.75 speed for some cleanup. They had Bob ready. Obviously, they're going to clean him with the Flux here, but even though they got grabbed, Decay fragged out, killed 2, they knew what angle the Justice were going to take, and they played around the angle. They perfectly predicted, I guess, baited the Justice into fighting in specific angles. And I know it's really fast, and it's kind of hard to see that in real time. But hopefully you get the idea of this comp. The entire goal is Sigma gets the angle he wants. BQB's Dynamite gets the angle he wants. And that's controlled by the Mines and the Bob, but also just the play of OG and Yaki and the ball and the Tracer. They can force people to take specific routes. Sigma can stop them from taking specific routes just by existing. Obviously, I haven't even mentioned the Zen spam, pocketed, just Ash spam. It's a really ridiculous understanding of defensive angles that Mayhem showed. So we're going to see here the Mayhem attack. It's sort of what the Justice try to do on defense. Now, they try a Sigma comp, which they did not run on offense, obviously. And they have a little bit of success, but you know, you can see the box of victory there. They're fighting up against a very, very hard distance here, so to hold. So we'll kind of see what the Justice do on defense here, and how the Mayhem attack that, and if they have the same sort of positional understanding that they showed on defense. So you can see Mag on his classic Winston again, up on top of the roof. Similar thing of what Mayhem was doing with the ball, but fundamentally, ball is just slower, more poke heavy than the Winston. So you get different types of engages. So you can see Mags going for these low ground early engages, which OG was not doing at all. We can see Fury here spamming an angle. Same kind of idea that Gargo was doing earlier. One interesting thing, Mayhem's playing the Echo with Yaki, and that's just a planned strategy. Yaki obviously insane on the Echo, so makes sense. So we'll see a little bit more here of the same type of thing that we saw from Gargoyle, which is just holding this angle. And Mayhem's going to go really slow about this. They're trading off the cart between their Winston and their Echo, and they're just trying to get a little bit of space. So this will be a very similar looking defense so far, but what you'll see is as these ults build, the difference comes in with the Monkey versus the ball, really, and just how Monkey cannot create as many defensive angles as ball can. So Mayhem kind of getting their space, the same type of space Justice had. OG tries to dive, really slow dive with the bubble, backs out, just trying to get a little bit of poke. And you can see we're just slowly fighting. Mag dives with the Nano and instantly kills Slime. Now this is the goal of the Justice comp, is get one dive with Nano with bubble, get a kill, win the fight. And they have the players that are good enough to do this. Mag's been insane all year, obviously, and with someone like Bebe building his Nano really fast has been helping Mag succeed. So what happens here, and this is what the kind of climactic moment is. You saw when Mag did his Nano dive on offense, the Mayhem just fluxed him and stopped. Now Fury is using Flux He's not facing Mag. Mag is nanoed in his backline with a bubble on Bebe by himself, and Fury's using his Flux. Now, who is Fury using his Flux on? We're not sure. You'll see in a second here. Fury uses his Flux on a solo half-health Zarya. Okay. Now, look at Bebe's health. Not very good. OG, again, is nanoed. Okay, here we go. There's Bebe. Doesn't look too promising. Closer's there, but it's just not going to be enough. OG's doing too much damage. You can see Closer can't even get a sightline right now on Bebe, and can't hit OG to proc the Inspire anyways. So, here's Bebe. Yep, poor Bebe is not for long. And Fury has fluxed the Gargoyle, or Fury has fluxed the Zarya. And they will kill Zarya, but Bebe is already dead. So, just a very fundamental difference in how they're defending. Justice are really using these ults to get aggressive and to kill kind of a threat that is going to happen, whereas Mayhem killed the threat that was happening. Now what you'll see here off screen, kind of, Jerry's dealing with this monkey still, trying his best, and you'll see Yaki will duplicate and he'll delete him instantly. Mag has killed 2 people in his dive, and we don't see that here. You'll see it. I'll show it after the defense here, but because it did save this defense. But you can see how many angles Mayhem are pressuring, right? That back angle where Jerry is, Justice never got close to that on their offense at all. So even though Mag kills 2, look how much they've invested, right? Jerry used his high noon to just damage out of Primal. Fury had to switch after basically wasting his Flux. Mayhem has switched to the Tracer. Obviously, they used their duplicate, and they've switched to the McCree. But they have Grav incoming. They have Rally incoming. Gangnam Jin and OG, through one long fight, are going to get their stuff again. And Justice will be mirrored with them on that. So, really, it's just a bunch of little whittling dives. So, we just slowly play around here. Mayhem are kind of playing for their grab, kind of playing for their rally. Justice are trying to hold on here. And they're doing okay, but we will see. So, Closer uses his rally to stop OG diving onto Jerry, which does almost nothing. Mayhem back off. They let Closer get it out of his system, basically. And you'll see Mag jumps in here, basically expecting the nano. He gets it. And OG perfectly peels. You can see in the back there, OG has peeled for the monkey. Mayhem back off even more. They know they have 40 seconds left. They have a grab. They have time. So now finally we get the OG dive with the nano. This is what Mayhem are playing around, the grab, the nano dive. Now Decay sticks Slime. Another humongous play from Decay. He's trying his darndest to save them. Kill Slime in rally, by the way. The thing is, even though he kills the Brig, they are still going to need a pretty Herculean defense to stop this, right? Gargoyle has just used Grav. They perfectly pushed all of these people in here. OG dove at them, pushed them right. Gargoyle knew they were going right, used the Grav. Now OG's nanoed, staring down 2 supports that have 40 health, and they're both dead. How do you stop this from here? You don't, basically. So, we'll just see the cleanup here from Yaki. Gets the Zarya. Even though Mag has killed Jerry, or killed BQB, Gargoyle kills the Winston. Tracer has no health here, she's dead. Lucio can't touch. Now, again, a similar concept to what they did on defense. The exact same room they were fighting in. That last push, Florida know they have Grav, that's what they're playing for. And they have their nano Winston dive. They jump in, they jump into a spot. OG doesn't land on someone. He jumps into a spot that he knows that they will move to a specific direction. So, pushes them into that room, and then they use the Grav, they clean it up. So we're gonna go look at the Mag dive here just for fun. Because in real time, it really seemed like Mayhem were winning earlier, but this is kind of the Justice's MO all year, is people like Decay or people like Mag have been saving them. So we'll see here. This is right when OG dove in on Bebe and Fury solo fluxed the Zarya. We're gonna go to Mag's perspective here in a second, but I mean you can see this fight should be winning for Mayhem, but here's Mag. He used this primal and he got slept and woken up by the pop. So Florida should be winning, but the nano dive Slime's dead, EQB's dead, Gangnam Jin sleeps Mag, but he's done enough basically, and then Decay cleans up Gangnam Jin. So, to me, it's just interesting to see the difference between the really proactive, defensive-minded strategy of the Mayhem, and then kind of the way Justice have been playing, which isn't a bad way, which is let Mag and Decay kind of try to win you fights. Sometimes they do. So that's all I wanted to look at. I thought it was really interesting. I think Florida can show some similar looks in the Melee. So that's all. Thanks.